In many cases, you can turn a Basque noun into a verb, and then back into a noun. Isn't that crazy? In this video, we're going to look at the importance of the verbal noun in Basque. Hi, I'm Shanna, and this is Basque Wizard. In English, we use the verbal noun a lot. Painting is fun. Building a house isn't easy. His piano playing was beautiful. Anytime you are talking about an action as a noun, you can optionally add the action of in front of it. Obviously, this would be a mouthful, and that's when we resort to just using the verbal noun. In this video, we'll focus on forming the base form of the verbal noun, and I will try to be as thorough as possible. Most verbs end in the suffix tu. Most of these tu verbs replace tu with cze.
Abiatu, abiatze. Aditu, aditze. Gogoratu, gogoratze. Deitu, deitze. Kaleratu, kaleratze. Saiatu, saiatze.
Only a handful of verbs ending in tu don't fit this pattern.
Gertu, gertutze. Austu, auste, austutze. Otu, otutze. Autu, aututze.
If the letters S or Z come directly before tu, the suffix simply becomes te.
Abestu, abeste. Amestu, ameste. Ustu, uste. Astu, aste. Pistu, piste. Pustu, puste. Mostu, moste.
With do verbs, which come after the letters L or N, D turns into T, followed by ZE again.
Afaldu, afaltze. Zabaldu, zabaltze. Saldu, saltze. Bildu, biltze. Ordaindu, ordaintze. Agindu, agintze. Eskondu, eskontze. Urrundu, urruntze.
Common Old Basque verbs end in the letter N. Remove N and replace with TE.
Izan, izate. Jan, jate. Edan, edate. Juan, joate. Jakin, jakite. Esan, esate. Eman, emate. Egin, egite. Eten, etete.
Other Old Basque verbs end in I. For ki suffix, add cze after the final I suffix.
Atxiki, atxikitze. Aurizki, aurizkitze. Ebaki, ebakitze. Aurtiki, aurtikitze. Ausiki, ausikitze. Eraiki, eraikitze. Edeki, edekitze. Eduki, edukitze. Eralki, eralkitze. Unki, unkitze. Jarki, jarkitze.
With li suffix, remove the last I and add cze.
Bidali, bidaltze. Ibili, ibiltze. Itzuli, itzultze. Estali, estaltze. Erabili, erabiltze. Itzali, itzaltze.
For RI endings, remove the I and replace with TZE. If the ending is double RI, remove the last R in addition to the I.
Egari, egartze. Erori, erortze. Eseri, esertze. Ekarri, ekartze. Etorri, etortze. Irakurri, irakurtze. Igarri, igartze. Jarri, jartze.
If the verb suffix is tsi or tzI, T and S or Z switch places, and you get STE or ZTE.
Etxi, este. Erakutsi, erakuste. Hautsi, hauste. Eutsi, euste. Idatzi, idazte. Utzi, uste.
If it's simply SI or ZI with no T in the verb ending, remove the last I and add TE.
Hasi, haste. Nahasi, nahaste. Ikusi, ikuste. Erosi, eroste. Bereizi, bereizte. Biluzi, biluste. Jauzi, jauste. Erauzi, erauste. Irazi, iraste.
Causative verbs, which have arasi as the suffix, follow this pattern too. Remove the final I and replace with TE.
Agintarazi, agintaraste. Utzarazi, utzaraste. Motzarazi, motzaraste.
Most other verbs ending in I add TZE at the end, but not always.
Etxi, etxitze. Jaurti, jaurtitze. Busti, bustitze. Erdi, erditze. Igurdi, igurditze. Eralgi, eralgitze. Eskegi, eskegitze. Iraungi, iraungitze. Itzungi, itzungitze. Jalgi, jalgitze.
Even BC isan can remove isan and become bisitze, but
Itxi, iste. Jagi, jagite. Eregi, eregite. Eskaini, eskaintze. Ipini, ipintze.
in a short list of verbs that end in A, E, or O, simply add TZE to the very end.
Atera, ateratze. Bota, botatze. Laga, lagatze. Kosta, kostatze. Ase, asetze. Bete, betetze. Erne, ernetze. Erre, erretze. Gorde, gordetze. Jaio, jaiotze. Eo, eotze. Eraso, erasotze. Igaro, igarotze. Igo, igotze. Ito, itotze. Jaso, jasotze. Jaso, jasotze. Jo, jotze.
The two L suffix verbs, at least that I know of, add TZE.
Il, iltze. Erail, erailtze.
And lastly, some irregular verbs.
Ukan, ukaite. Ero, eraite. Koiu, koiute.
In another video, we'll explore the various ways that the verbal noun can be used. For now, I want you to practice recognizing it in the Basque content that you see. On top of that, try changing it back to the dictionary form. Use the Eluyar Hiztegia website if you need help. Thanks for watching. Agur!